Hello everybody, Quan here. And I wasn't going to make a video today, but I got a little pet peeve. Goes out to you, Nintendo. I mean, I checked out that little Pokemon game that you did, the near field connection that you did for little kitties, and I didn't get it myself. I mean, it would have been nice to get it for my granddaughter, but the reason I don't get it for her is because I know she's going to get bored of it quick. And why is that? You did the one thing with that one you didn't do with the others. It has no adventure mode. There's no going out in the forest and seeing random Pokemon that you could catch or whatever. No, everything's inside an arena. Yeah, sure, the fights are this, that, or whatever. You kind of like watered down the gameplay as if it wasn't watered down enough. And everything depends on getting the little figurines, but past sitting up here and fighting in the same rehashed arenas, that's pretty much it. Seriously, Nintendo. I mean, for your first experience with a near field connection game, you would think you would have gone the approach of making like, something simple of a forest, valleys, deserts, ice, whatever, what have you. Different environments where you can encounter Pokemon randomly and add them to your collection. It would have been a little bit more enticing. But the fact that you made it, even though it's a downloadable game, to have basically just, confined areas and the fighting just occurs there, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I would get it for my granddaughter, but I don't want the girl to get bored to death. Good grief. Seriously, Nintendo. See, this is why people make fun of you. Okay? I mean, you got to get on the ball with these things, Seriously. Especially with your franchise Pokemon. I mean, that right there is your bread and butter, because I know that when Pokemon X and Y drop over there for the 3DS, it's going to get retarded. But oh well. And now for my Spanish peeps. So, mira, voy a decirle a ustedes que yo tengo un problema con el juego que se llame Pokémon, que está allí en el eShop, que yo está poniendo allí, que está usando, tú sabes, los componentes electrónicos allí, los figurinas, para jugarlo. La cosa es que ellos tienen Stadium allí, tú sabes, encerrado, en vez de tener algunos, tú sabes, ambiente que uno puede estar allí explorando y buscando Pokémon, tú sabes, allí a lo loco. Y la cosa es que yo iba a comprar esto para, tú sabes, mi nieta, pero ella va a terminar aburrida si ella tiene que jugar un juego así. No tiene sentido alguno. Yo no sé por qué Nintendo no está haciendo un buen esfuerzo en juegos así. Es bueno que tú quieras ganar dinero así con, tú sabes, una marca tuya como Pokémon, pero si es solamente para agarrar un dinerito por el hecho que tú estás tomando ventaja del nombre nada más, mucha gente se va a aburrirse de ustedes. Pues mira, hágame favor, haga algo de lo más pronto posible, porque te lo digo así que esto está ridículo. Okay? Back in English. All right? Enough of the Univision stuff, okay? I'm gonna go back in English for a bit. But yeah, that's the bottom line, Nintendo. This is ridiculous. You got many fans that would have loved a decent Pokemon game. As a to whet our palates in the eShop for what's coming with Pokemon X and Y, but instead you kind of really gimped it. All right, and that's bad. Please do us a favor. Maybe encourage your team to say, hey, why don't we sit up here and patch it later on and add a few things to it? Not DLC, mind you. You need to correct your mistake before you think about DLC, okay? Because I mean, this was kind of bad. Anyhow, as usual, my people, it's been real. It's been fun. See you next time. Point out whatever's clever.